Okay, welcome everyone to the Cover Song Mixing Challenge results. The final results, we're here.
Drum rolls.
Drum rolls, we're here. We're so excited. We want to thank everybody. Before we get to the three winners, the top three winners, we want to thank everyone, obviously, for submitting their mix and for just being a part of the Cover Song Mixing Challenge. It was our first one that we've done here, and it was a great turnout, great response. A lot of people got involved, and we heard lots of mixes, and we're real excited to do this, and so much so that we're going to do another one in the next few months, so stay tuned for that. So, Brandon, how was your experience for the Cover Song Mixing Challenge? As our first one here, how did you find this whole process?
The whole process was wonderful. I love hearing everybody's interpretation on the mix. It's exciting to get to be a part of it, and I think we picked some really good winners.
Yeah, I think so.
Out of the group.
And I think it's more interesting for you in a way. You have a unique perspective because obviously you played the song and you recorded it, so it's like you get to hear you got to hear many mixes of your performance. You get to hear so many different versions of it. Which is probably interesting for the musician, I would think, right? I do a lot of these kinds of things, but you haven't done a lot of these where you've heard, 30 some odd or 40 some odd people mix your song, even though it's a cover, but your performance of the song, right?
Yeah, I thought it was exciting. It's great. It's great for my ears to be able to hear this. So it's like a new level of listening that I'm not, always used to doing. I'm always used to listening to my own stuff for the most part. So
yeah, so that was really cool. So yeah, we want to thank everyone again for signing up, and hopefully you learned something throughout the video courses. That was the whole point of this, was to get you guys some training. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed it. And if for some reason you're watching this and you didn't get in on this one, don't worry, there's going to be another one coming up soon. Just stay tuned to homerecordingmadeeasy.com. There'll be another one in the next few months with a different style of music, so you can get in on the next one. So, Brandon, why don't we jump right in? Because I know people want to know who won. So we have, as you guys know, we have three top prizes, first, second, and third. Okay, we listened to lots of mixes. There were a lot of great mixes, and there were a lot of close ones. And Brandon and I went back and forth to try to narrow it down. And we think we got the top three that we really enjoyed. And so we're going to start off with the third place mix, and then we're going to listen to a little bit of it. And then we'll go to the second, listen to a little bit of it. And then the top mix, the winner, the grand prize winner, listen to a little bit of that. And if you guys want to listen to the entire mix of all three of these great mixes, you can scroll below this video. You'll see a link where you can go listen to all three of them in its entirety, if you'd like. So let's start off with number three. So the third place winner is Shane Maher. I hope I'm saying that right. Maher. He won the third place prize. We're going to take a quick listen to a little bit of his mix here. Let me just get this out of the way here on the screen here, and then we're going to move this over a little bit, and we're going to take a quick listen to some Shane's mix here. And then let's listen to like the intro and maybe the first verse and chorus, Brandon, and then we can comment about what I'm interested to hear what you liked about the mix, and I'll tell you what I liked about it. Okay, so here we go. Here's Shane's mix. Congratulations, Shane, on winning third place. Here is your version of Hold the Line. There's a little piece of it. Congratulations. That was a great mix. What did you think about that one, Brandon, when you were listening to it? This one stood out to me quite a bit when I listened to it originally.
Yeah. Congrats, Shane, on your mix. I think the thing that David and I talked about when we were sifting through everyone was the fundamental balances of volume and EQ and making sure everything was compressed to the right levels, those are what we were really, the criteria was kind of like our first funnel that we listened through. So I felt like you met all those requirements, and I felt like everything was right spatially too. I felt like where the instruments popped up is kind of where I was wanting to hear them in that regard.
Yeah, yeah. Again, you absolutely right. We didn't say earlier that, you know, one of the criteria I think for me as well was making sure, first of all, is everything got clarity? Can we hear everything? Do the balance is right? Does anything, or making sure nothing jumps out at you as like something doesn't sound right? This sounded pretty well balanced, and things were spread out in a nice way. So yeah, it was a pleasure to listen to it, because I felt like, especially the guitars, when those guitars come in on the chorus, like they're big and wide and they kind of hit you in the face, which is kind of what I wanted to hear as well, being it's a big 80s rock tune. So really, really good mix, man. It was really good. Again, there were a lot, these three, you could have, you know, right, with these top three, you could have shuffled these any which way, because they are very close to each other. These are three really good mixes. It was a little difficult to kind of narrow it down to, you know, who's 3, 2, 1, because these mixes were good. Okay, so that's Shane. So Shane won the third place prize, and we'll go over the prize packs here in a minute here, Brandon. Now, the second place went to Jason Bakerfield. Jason Bakerfield was the second place winner here. So let's listen to a quick intro, verse, chorus here of Jason's, and let's talk a little bit about that one, Brandon. Let's take a listen.
All right.
Okay, so there's a piece of Jason's mix. Again, great job, man. What I really liked about this mix was this had a little bit more sense of reverb, especially on the intro snare hit, which is just reminiscent to me of the original song. Even though, you know, we didn't give any guidelines and say make it sound like the original, that wasn't one of the criterias. But I just felt like it just sounded right from the beginning. The right amount of reverb on that made it sound right to me. And even though this mix sounded a little bit more hi-fi, maybe a little bit more scooped in the mids, but the more I listened to it, the more I really I just liked what he did with it. It was a totally different approach than what Shane did. Not in a better way or a bad way, it was just different, but I kind of really liked the way I just kind of liked the way the sonic quality of it was, especially with the reverb layered in properly. I don't know what your thoughts were, Brandon, on Jason's.
Yeah, ditto on that. And I am a bit of a purist. I mean, I'm doing these covers, and if you haven't been able to tell, I'm quite a copycat when it comes to that stuff, because I like to just do a tribute to the song itself. I was in a cover band for a while, so there are certain things I'm listening for, and reverb is one of those things. I mean, 80s reverb, I just love hearing some of that come through, and that's what I'm listening for on the track too. I didn't base my decision off of that solely. That's more of a taste thing, and but this one again had everything was balanced and volume wise was right. So, you know, great job on that. That was really good, Jason.
Yeah, it's a good point, because you're covering the songs, and as we talked about in the video sections of this course here, the song is just about performed dead on to the original. And so I think it's kind of cool that some of our mixers tried to make it sound kind of like the 80s tune. And then a couple of people, like the next mix we're going to hear, tried to give it a little bit more of a modern flavor, but try to get between the 80s kind of thing and the more 2023 kind of thing. And again, it's all personal taste and stylistic. But yeah, no, I agree with you. So Jason, again, great job, man. Congratulations. You're our second prize winner and our grand prize winner. The finale, the number one. And this was, again, these were not easy. This was hard. A lot of listening. This one is going to Jimmy Farmer. And Jimmy Farmer, you are the grand prize winner of the cover song mixing challenge, volume 1, I guess you can call it. Let's listen to a little bit of Jimmy's, and let's talk about maybe, because we both agreed on Jimmy's being number one. We had some other discussions around some others around, moving things around, but that was the one that we both agreed on right up front was Jimmy's. So I'd like to hear after we listen to his, Brandon, a little bit, why did you like his mix? What did you think? What made his setup? And I will as well. So again, here's a little bit of Jimmy Farmer's mix of Hold the Line. Let's take a listen. And there's Jim's. There's Jimmy's mix. I mean, what did you like? Why did you feel that was the best one, Brandon, out of all the ones you listened to? Why was he's number one in your mind?
Well, first and foremost, he made my vocals sound good. I felt like there were some enhancements done to it slightly. Maybe it was just EQ and compressed correctly. I just felt like it sat really good in the mix. And when the chorus hit, it felt like the recordings chorus. And not in an 80s flair or anything, just the way the background vocals help support the lead. And I just felt like that had a good little lift to it. There was a little bit of excitement involved in the chorus. And that's why I chose his over the other two. So
yeah, for me, that was the same thing. It was the vocals, really. And not in the other two mixes, when you guys listen to the entire song below, and in some of the mixes that didn't make in the top three, one of the things that I listened for right away was the vocals. And in certain parts of the song, the vocal might have been a little bit buried. Where Jimmy's all the way through, the vocal was right where it should have been. It was never a problem ever hearing the vocals. The chorus, or the background vocals, as you said in the chorus, kind of really supported the vocal, and things got big and wide. So to me, it was a bigger, the song felt bigger and wider as the song progressed. It didn't feel, the chorus sounded much bigger than the verses, which it should, and much more so than maybe some of the other mixes that we listened to. So this was a really good, and again, if you can make the singer sound great, that's always a plus, right? So, so paying attention to that vocal is huge. And to me, it also still had just enough of the 80s kind of a thing, but it didn't sound like an 80s mix. But it wasn't scooped too much, and it didn't sound too modern. To me, it felt like it was in the middle of the 80s thing and the more modern thing, which I personally really liked as well. So great job, Jamie. Great job. Great job to everyone, and especially to our top three here. So what we can do, just so for people who don't know, I'd like to show you, let's take a look at our prize packs here again. So for third place here on the right-hand side, which is Shane, this is a $450 prize pack. Again, congratulations, my friend. You're going to win a free kit plug-in of your choice here. You're going to win the Paul Reed Smith Horse Meat Overdrive pedal from Sweetwater, and then you're also going to get a free 30-minute coaching session with good old Uncle Dave here. Whenever you choose, you just let me know, and we'll schedule something together. Number two here, Jason's second prize package. He is going to get the entire kit Blackbird plug-in bundle, which is a wonderful set of plugins for sure. I've done lots of mixes with them, and they sound fantastic. He's also going to win the kit mixing course with Joe Carroll, which is a really cool training course I think you'll enjoy. He's going to get the Aston Spirit microphone from Sweetwater. And then he also gets to pick one free course off the homerecordingmadeeasy.com website. Again, you can just email me, Jason, and I will deposit that into your account. No problem. And then Jimmy for the grand prize. He's going to win a whole bunch of stuff. He's going to win the Neumann NDH30 headphones, which is what I'm wearing here, which are amazing headphones. Great mixing headphones, man. I love them. He's going to win the entire Kit plugin collection, all the plugins that Kit makes. He's also going to win the Mojave Audio MA50 large diaphragm condenser mic, which is a fantastic microphone. He's going to get the Kit plugin mixing course, the Joe Carroll course. He's also going to win the Mixing Master class from Home Recording Made Easy, which is one of the premium courses. And then he also gets a 60-minute Zoom call with me as well. Whenever you choose, Jim, you send me an email. We'll hook up on Zoom. And if I can help you in any way, I'd be glad to do that. So that is our prize pack. Again, all the mixes will be listed below, so you guys can go listen to all of them. And yeah, and then last but not least, for the 3 winners, you're going to get an email from me, from Home Recording Made Easy on the 15th. And I will get you set up with KIT and with Sweetwater to make sure all your prizes get there. And I'll take care of you and follow through with you to make sure everything is taken care of and there's no issues as far as that goes. And yeah, so congratulations, guys, and enjoy the prizes. This was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun. I know, Brandon, you had a lot of fun doing this as well. And we are going to do another one. Again, just stay tuned to the YouTube channel at Home Recording Made Easy, as well as the website. You will know when. We're thinking probably sometime late February, early March 2024. We'll do another one. We got a really cool song you guys are really going to like, but we're not going to tell you what it is yet. It's a really cool tune you guys are going to dig, and we're going to have another set of prize packages, and we're going to do this all over again because people really seem to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. I'm envious of those prize packs. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I want to join the mixing contest myself so I can win some of the prizes. So anyway, any closing thoughts, Brandon, and then we'll wrap it up and let people get out of here.
I'm just just a huge thank you to everyone who entered. Keep entering. Do more of this. This is great. This is going to better your skills, and we hope that this turns into something that you can look forward to. Every couple of times a year. We're really excited to share with you the next the second version of this series here. So great job to the top 3 winners.
Yeah, and we're going to try to build this out and maybe add some different features. So if you guys are really interested in the cover song mixing challenge, we'll continue to do these, like Brandon says, maybe a handful of times a year. And we'll try to continue to add to this whole process to make, especially not just, different prizes and stuff. And that's all really cool, but to give you guys more value, more training, and to really help you with your whole mixing journey. Because that's really what this is. It's really to try to help you guys. And at the same time, have a little bit of fun. So scroll below, listen to the mixes, give everybody a congratulations in the comment section to our 3 winners, and then we will see you on the next cover song mixing challenge. Take care, everybody.
Bye, everybody.